Hi, I made a game using Google Slides. The game in particular is what we'd call a visual novel. A visual novel is a type of game used to tell a story using text and images, kinda like a book. In the 3 weeks that we were given to craft our final project, I wanted to dive deeper into 2 modules, ethical issues and interactive media. The game you'll be seeing today explores how harmful stereotypes in social media can affect groups of people. I would like to give a quick disclaimer that this game touches on the effects of racism, eating disorders, and cyberbullying. Be kind to yourself and tune out if you feel uncomfortable. Without further ado, here's what I've been working on throughout the month of January. In order to get started on making the game, I first had to explore some different ideas. I knew from the start that I wanted to explore social media and its negative effects on people, but I wasn't too sure how much I'd be able to get done in just 3 weeks. Luckily, after much revision, I was able to keep 3 characters: Imani, Anna, and the translator, aka who the player plays as. Though I originally had plans of a much wider cast, I still believe that I got a really important message across, raising awareness on how social media can affect one's mental health and identity. People will often see content online that makes them feel insecure, such as comparing a trained model to a regular teenager. This often leads to reflecting negative views/stereotypes onto others to cope, which is something I exercised heavily in my project. With that out of the way, I think we're ready to show the gameplay. You are the translator, an important figure holding a responsibility of interpreting social media and its users. By opening your phone, you can begin interacting with posts on the Pix and Clicks app. How you interact with others' posts will change their headspace, even if you didn't mean to. The more posts that you interact with will give you access to private stories. Private stories are essential for your progression, supplying you with insight on how people feel behind the screen. When interacting with other users, your responses are under the influence of the media's perception, meaning you embody the stereotypical claims thrown around online, whether or not you believe in it. That's all I have for you. You have 3 days to interact with other users before the voice cut off. You were left wondering what the voice meant by interpreting social media and its users. Everybody sees social media differently. Who's to say I'm worthy of a task like this? After all, I'm a good person. That's my first post. I should probably check it out. The app is loading up and search for the user who just posted. Give it a few seconds. Imani_XO, my first user. By pressing on the question mark in her About Me, you can learn more about Imani. 27, just here for fun. Nothing special about that. I'll check out her post now. Press View to view Imani's post history. Chilling with Anna_22 at the New Year's party. The post depicts Imani wearing a worn, green dress alongside a woman named Anna, her white dress sparkling in pearls. You've viewed your first post. You are now able to leave a comment relating to the content. Give it a try. You commented, "That dress? You'd think a black girl would know a thing or two about club fashion." That was too funny, and I'm already getting so many likes. Maybe this job isn't so bad after all. It's not like what I'm saying is going to actually hurt her. 3 hours later. Wow, that was brutal, but it's also led you to unlock your first private story. To view it, simply press the green exclamation point inside of Imani's post history. Due to recent comments on my page, I thought I'd speak up about a few things. I'm not sure where the assumptions came from that I'm some party animal or boisterous woman, but to put it simply, I'm none of those things. I can barely afford rent, and for all of you to think I can afford clubbing and even fancy dresses is hurtful. Just because I'm a black woman doesn't mean I fall under your false interpretations about my race. What's this girl talking about? All I did was leave a funny comment. Geez, talk about taking something too seriously. To exit the story, swipe left or right on your phone screen. Swipe. That marks your first day as the translator complete. Rest up, you have 2 more days ahead of you. Day 1 complete. It's so early. I guess I have another page to look at. Scanning for new users. Anna_22. Isn't this the girl from Imani's post yesterday? Interpreting her shouldn't be hard at all. She's beautiful. Press the question mark in her About Me. Model 26. Embracing every moment. Reminder, after viewing the About Me, you get immediate access to posts. The post depicts Anna, her figure spread out on a bed of sand on the beach. She's wearing a blue bikini and sunglasses. What a beauty. I know just the thing to comment. You commented, "Not a single thing bad about you. You're too beautiful." As your comment was sent, you immediately noticed how it was being outweighed by numerous others. Comments not like yours. Comments that were quite mean. What is wrong with these people? Bullying a poor girl online? What does the world come to? Can't you see? What do you mean? Don't you remember what you said to Imani? Stereotyping her just because the color of her skin? So what? It's not my fault she's completely lacking in fashion. I don't think you're cut out for this. What? Being the translator, I mean. How about you take a look at Anna's private story? To view it, press the green exclamation point. The story depicted Anna sitting by a toilet bowl, vomit sprinkled along the floor and seat. A small piece of text was littered near the top corner. Anna_22. Anything to stay thin. What the hell is this? I told you, you aren't cut out for this. It's time for you to view your last user. Press the red button to your left. Profile name 02_translator. Oh, it's you. How are you going to interpret this? In 2024, 31% of Canadians reported experiencing cyberbullying on a personal level. In 2019, 46% of Black Canadians aged 15 plus reported experiencing some sort of racial discrimination. Using kind words is free. What's your excuse? And thank you for playing. While there were a few flaws in my voiceover, I think the point of my game is clear. In our day and age, there's no telling what you'll see online. However, it's important to be mindful of how you communicate on social media. In my game, we got a glimpse at how harmful stereotypes hurt both Imani and Anna, even though the player shows bias towards Anna. Imani is stereotyped as this sort of boisterous party animal, which is a common yet terrible stereotype that is linked with Black women. In contrast, Anna is an otherworldly, gorgeous model, so you might think that she doesn't struggle with anything, due to the way the media portrays women like this. Even so, we see that Anna struggles with an eating disorder. This is a terrible thing to live with, but in her eyes, this is the only way she can stay popular online. I really hope that you learned a thing or two from this project, and will be more considerate of the media you consume and share. Thank you so much for watching, and have a great rest of your day.